Hello, welcome back to The Reading Mama. My name is Heather, Mama to 8, eclectic reader, even though it's been really heavy fantasy and thrillers lately. I do read widely. And today I have a short, different video than normal. I need your help. I need help deciding what to read aloud to my first grader this year. Now, I'm going to give you some caveats about this child. So she is 6, just turned 6 in May. We read aloud, do audiobooks. Ever since she was born, this is her life. And so she has very strong opinions about books. She is also she listens well, so like sitting and listening to a story is not a problem. Where she just really has strong opinions about them. She also is not quite reading independently, not quite reading at all yet. She's got small words, the Bob books and things like that she can do. And reading aloud is part of our school day. All my kids have literature reads that they read. And now my big kids do a classic and a modern every year. But in first grade, usually I just pick one book because I can only read aloud to my kids so many times. And so there's just not enough hours in the day. And I was going to read Charlotte's Web. So I picked it up today because I almost always read this with a first or second grader at some point. And this child flipped out. She was like, no, I don't want to read it. I don't like it. I hate Charlotte's Web. Now, she probably has heard the audiobook or heard me read it aloud in years past when she was a toddler preschooler. But she also has seen the movies quite a bit, both the cartoon and the live action. And so I'm hesitant to push through. Now, most of my other kids, if they say, I hate it, I don't want to read it, I'm like, too bad, we're going to read it. This kid, however, I feel like this might be a hindrance to both our relationship and to the learning time that I want her to have, which is just to love books. And this is literature. It's not her history. It's not her science. It's not her math. It's none of those things. She's getting all those things in other places. She's getting fairy tales during our morning time where I do books with her and her third grade sister. This is just her time to read a book with Mama. So I'm thinking if she is that adamant that she doesn't want to read it, I want to pick something else, but I don't know. I have so many books. I have thousands of books, literally. And I don't know what to pick for. So give me your best suggestion for a 6-year-old. Now, I have a few options, but if you have something better that you think this is a great read aloud, do it with your kids, let me know. I will also add the caveat that I heard The Year Miss Agnes is a great read aloud, and I'm reading it aloud to my kids, and I will tell you it is not a great read aloud. The Year Miss Agnes would be a great book for a young reader who is just learning chapter books. Read aloud? No. Not great. Short sentences, not great vocabulary. It's not conducive to reading aloud. I'm just going to say, as somebody who reads aloud every single day to her kids. Anyways, back to options. So I thought about the Pinderwicks. I think she would really have fun, and I think she was an infant when we read this aloud last. Other choice would be Incredible Journey. I have a feeling she won't, because it doesn't have a human character in it. I don't feel like she'll connect as well with this, but I do love the story at the same time. There's Mrs. Pigglewiggle, which is silly and fun, but again, I don't know if it's really what I want. And then there's Paddington. We read the first Paddington, so Paddington Takes the Air, or if you have any of the other suggestions, Paddington, maybe one of those. I am looking for a longer chapter book. This is not an easy reader. I want something that is good to read aloud. It's going to have lots of voices, a lot of action. Short chapters would be a plus, but not a necessity. I can always cut them in half. But this is a literature book for a 6-year-old, just to read, for her to enjoy reading and enjoy stories. So if you have a suggestion, drop it below, because I need to make a decision before next week, because Charlotte's Web was a miss. If you think I should push through, let me know, but I don't know that I will. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and have a blessed day.